I'm glad to hear that energy, man. I'm glad to hear that energy. Listen, man. Today, I gotta come to you because I gotta get this off my chest, man. I gotta get this off my chest because football is one of them sports that you play where it takes a lot in you to get out of you what football is trying to really get out of you. What football is trying to really get out of you. Has everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. Everybody say perseverance.
Perseverance.
Everybody say perseverance.
Perseverance.
Listen, man. I played football. But listen to me, man. It was never about football. It was never about football. It was never about football. It was always about something more that I had to do with my life beyond the game of football. But football gave me the opportunity to work hard at something, to apply myself at the highest level that I could apply myself, right? At the highest level, right? But it takes a certain level of perseverance to apply yourself at a high level in this game, to go out and beat somebody down after down after down after down after doggone down. It takes a certain level of perseverance. What do I mean by perseverance? Well, I'm glad you asked. Listen, man. It means doing what you said you was gonna do in the moments that you don't feel like doing it. It means doing what you said you was gonna do in the moments that you don't feel like doing it. And I can't think of another game that challenges the human like football challenges the human that makes somebody quit. Man, I done been through this game. I done seen players that got more talent than me, players that's more gifted than me, players that got more ability than me, that will quit this football game. They'll quit this game because they can't persevere. Like they said they wanted to be a winner. They said they wanted to win a championship. They said they wanted to dominate. They said they wanted to be all world. But when it came down to it, they couldn't muster up the strength to persevere through those moments where they didn't feel like it. And some of you, I get a chance to watch every single day out here. I watch the ones that's running hard. I watch the ones that's jogging. I watch the ones that's giving their all. I watch the ones that's going full speed all the time. And I watch the ones that let the foot off their gas when it's critical. But in this game, in this particular game, you can never let your foot off the gas. Why? Because it's bigger than football. Man, you think, listen, man. Listen, I'm from Northwest Ohio, a city called Toledo, Ohio. I ain't from Texas. I came down here to work at a job. Man, I met somebody that knew somebody that I played college football with. Man, how did I get to college football? Man, I got to college football because when everybody was looking at me like, man, you ain't gonna make it. Like, you ain't big enough, you ain't strong enough, you definitely ain't fast enough. Man, I got in my room at night when nobody was watching and I did my push-ups. I did my sit-ups. Man, my dad got a flat tire on his truck. I took the tire off the truck and I drug it down the street until I got fast, until I got strong. But you know, what's really set me apart, it wasn't all of that. The ability part that set me apart, it was the part that I was willing to work when nobody was willing to work. That's what this game is about. Listen, brick by brick, by brick, by person, by kid, by adult, by dad, by mom, by coach, we are building up a community right now. I'm talking about building up a community. Not about no points on the scoreboard. See, when you play that game of building a community, chasing a dream, man, that scoreboard will say whatever it needs to say to 0. Us on top. You dominate the game because you dominated life through perseverance. Everybody say perseverance. Everybody say perseverance. You dominate the game. You dominate the game because you dominated life through perseverance. Man, what I was able to take from those moments on the field as a kid, getting chewed out by the coaches for not running hard enough, going extra hard when I got home, seeing myself on a different stage. Man, I ended up in Texas with the ability to coach a football team, a team of winners. A team, an organization of winners. I can't tell you how much that's done for my dream. You see, my dream's still alive because I wake up every day. I wake up every day with breath in my body. And you're gonna be faced with the same thing. You're gonna get hit one day in life with something that's bigger than you. A problem in the world, a problem in the neighborhood, a problem in your community. And you're gonna wanna do something to change it. And because you came out here and gave it everything you got, every single snap, every single rep, every time that you freaking ran a sprint, it'll be nothing to get up and do what some say are impossible. Man, I had no business playing D1 college football. But you know what? Man, I worked harder than every freaking doggone person that was out there. I walked on to the doggone team and got a spot on the traveling squad and played in the game over kids that they had spent money and time recruiting on full scholarship. That's grit. That's perseverance. And what I'm doing right now in this moment, talking to you, it's a bigger dream, a bigger goal, a bigger fish to fry than doggone football. But I know if I come out here and I give you everything you got, and I coach you hard, and I show you everything I know, and I do it at the highest level I do it, I know for a fact my dream gonna come true. And yours will too. Man, if you got a dream right now, raise your hand. Raise your hand. That's every doggone person out here got a dream. Every dog, like, you don't get the chance to play this football game. You don't get blessed with a body. You don't get blessed with the ability to run. You don't get blessed with the ability to think, to play this game, if God didn't put a dream in you. Like, that's a gift. That's a gift. And some of you are jogging and throwing your gift away. Some of you don't want to go hard. You're throwing your gift away. That's a doggone gift. Man, use this moment. Capture it. Take it for what it is. Take everything out of this moment. Everything out of this season. Everything out of these coaches. Everything out of football. Because I guarantee when the door opens for your dream, for your vision to open up, for you to go to the college that you want to go to, for you to start the business that you want to start, for you to transform somebody's life, for you to pray over your parents when they ill. When that time comes, you'll be prepared. But if you don't, you won't be. It's about perseverance all the way through the finish line. You got to get uncomfortable and you got to be willing to struggle to get through the finish line. Every single doggone time. Not sometimes. Every time. So I'm going to leave you with this. Listen. Set your own benchmarks. Set your own benchmarks. Coach is gonna ask you to do something. Coach is gonna ask you to do something. That's fine and dandy. Do it to the highest level that you can do it. But then set a benchmark for your doggone self. And then ask yourself to do that benchmark. If you shut it down when you ask yourself, you're not honoring your dream. If you do all the way and go all the way and do what you said you was gonna do, you honoring your dream. And then the next day take it to another level. Does everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Does everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Perseverance. Set your own benchmark. Persevere. Set your own benchmark. Persevere. Set your own benchmarks. Nobody can challenge you more than you can challenge you. You don't know how much of a miracle you were when you came into this world. And now that you're here, you are the miracle. You don't know what kind of sacrifice it took for your parents to get you here into this world. They put you in some sport like this, around a group of coaches, in an organization like this, because they know you're gonna get something out of it. Every single time you step on the field. Use it to your advantage. Does everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Does everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Does everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, give him a hand. Let's go.